Hey, it's the pleb. In this video, I want to talk about Pierre Poilievre. On Twitter, I often get called a Conservative Party shill, a Pierre Poilievre fanboy, and I want to explain a little bit my reasoning behind this and why you are incorrect in calling me that. When I left the convoy in February, I told myself that my only goal in life, going forward, was to take Trudeau down. All of my energy would be used towards Trudeau gotta go. And I truly believe, as a voter, that Pierre Poilievre is our only option in getting Trudeau out. And that is the only goal I have, is that Trudeau's gotta go for what he did to those truckers, the way he smeared them. Pure evil. Trudeau has to go. But we have a leader who has some flaws, and I want to call him out on it a little bit here. Let's have a little reality check here as conservatives. There's things I don't like about Pierre, okay? I don't like his support of Ukraine, okay? I don't like the fact that we're calling for mass immigration right now. I'm a fan of immigration. I think that we should be bringing over qualified people to our country when there's a need for it. But we should not be bringing anyone in this country until the unvaccinated people who are still unhired and fired, until they're brought back. I don't want anyone coming into this country. We need to take care of the unvaccinated people who got discriminated against first, and then we could worry about bringing people into this country. Also, Pierre, you're not very loud on Bill C-11. This bill is about to put our entire internet, YouTube, social media, all under government censorship. You should be a lot more loud about this issue, truly. Anyways, another issue I have is during the campaign, Pierre, you said you were the anti-woke candidate. I don't believe it. I don't believe you're anti-woke because you have not done anything that's anti-woke. I mean, just look at your the president of the Conservative Party of Canada. His name is Rob Batherson here. Look at this. Rob Batherson, he, him. The dude has pronouns in his bio. And that's the Conservative Party of Canada? Are you kidding me? Why does this guy have pronouns in this bio? Why is this bum even the president of the Conservative Party when he has pronouns? It makes no sense. It's a joke. Why are you guys doing liberal things? We laugh at liberals. Why are you acting like liberals? Get rid of this Rob Batherson guy. Or at least get rid of your pronouns. This is ridiculous. Are you guys trying to win votes in Toronto, so now you're putting pronouns? Is this what you're going to do, Pierre? Are you going to put like pronouns in your bio when we get close to the election to try to win votes in Toronto? If you start being a pronouns guy, that's non-negotiable for me, Pierre. The second pronouns are in your bio, I'm gone. Okay? I'm totally gone. Trudeau can stay if you start putting friggin' pronouns in your bio, Pierre. Like, just look, I miss the old Pierre. Like, Pierre during the campaign, man, was awesome. Like, look at him in a woke Vancouver rally, right? Like, look at this. Look at this clip.
And speaking of standing up for our people in Canada, we will have a government under my leadership that works for Canadians, and I will ban all my ministers from any involvement in the World Economic Forum.
Look at the ovation Pierre is getting in this clip. Like, just look, they're giving him literally a standing ovation when he said he's going to get rid of the World Economic Forum. I have not heard Pierre talk once about the WEF since the leadership race. Why is that? Are you scared of the media, Pierre? Are you scared to scare off Toronto voters by talking about this? This is the stuff that got you a landslide in the leadership race. And now you're scared to talk about these things? I have concerns about that. You need to stick to the game plan. There's a reason you got 68% of the leadership race vote. It's because you acted like a conservative. You need to continue acting like a conservative. Like, let's talk about Ukraine now. Like, look, Time Magazine Grifter of the Year, Zelensky, you know? There's a reason that all these politicians, they want to defend Ukraine. It's because Ukraine's a corrupt cesspool. Okay, all these politicians do dirty deals in Ukraine, 10% for the big guy. This is why they want to protect Ukraine. They don't give a shit about Ukrainians. They don't. What they care about is all the business dealings that they're going to do in Ukraine. You know, they send Hunter Biden in to do these business deals. This is what they care about. The money. There's a lot of money flowing into Ukraine. All this relief aid right now. How much of that is actually going to the war? You know, like, do you regret this, Pierre? Back in April, The liberal response to the Russian invasion of Ukraine was too little too late. As Prime Minister, I will always stand with Ukraine. Do you still stand with Ukraine? It sounds to me like you're still standing with Ukraine after all the money we're sending to them as Canadians are hurting. You know, Canadians are hurting so bad right now. So bad. Like, look at his own words in the House of Commons.
1.5 million visits in 1 month to the food bank.
1.5 million visits to the food bank. Record amounts of food bank usage, and you want to send money to Ukraine? Are you out of your goddamn mind?
The fastest rising interest rates in 30 years. Fastest inflation in 4 decades. When will the government realize that Canadians are out of money and the party's over?
Here. The Honourable.
Canadians are out of money. You know, record high inflation, record high food bank usage, and we're sending money to Zelensky? Really? We're sending money to Zelensky? Okay. Like, look, I broke this story on Twitter. Look at this. Zelensky's wife went to Paris to ask the French people for support for Ukraine. Okay. In Paris, she was caught doing a 40,000 euro shopping spree. What was she buying? Christian Dior, Louis Vuitton, Chanel? Who was paying for that? $40,000. How much does a president make per year? That's like a month's salary on purses. Do you think that it was Zelensky's salary that paid for this? Or do you think it was us that paid for her shopping spree in Paris? You know? Like, just look, Pierre, like, do you regret this, Pierre? Look at this. This tweet here saying he was so moved by President Zelensky's passionate speech in Parliament. Do you regret this, Pierre? Because this Ukraine issue is, like, really losing me. You know? I see Canadians right now are in absolute pain. You know, people can't even afford meals. You know, they're cutting back on their meals. They're cutting back on Christmas presents this year. And we're worried about sending money over to Ukraine. Are you out of your mind? This is an issue that is non-negotiable for me. We need to stop this Ukraine money scheme. It's pure corruption. Are you trying to protect Ukraine by the time you get into power that you could get in on these Ukraine deals? Is that why? I miss the old Pierre, man. I miss the Pierre from the campaign, like Pierre during this debate here with Jean Charest. Like, watch this clip. Hilarious. Watch this.
Now, Mr. Charest learned about the trucker convoy on CBC, like other liberals. And
see, he's attacking Charest for being a lib, you know? Liberal is an insult because they are so ridiculous. We stop acting like liberals. We make fun of liberals.
He misrepresented them. He believes that I should be censored. He believes I should be canceled from this leadership race and disqualified, in his words, because I don't share his liberal viewpoint. That is the kind of cancel culture and censorship you would expect from Justin Trudeau, but instead we're getting it from this liberal on this stage.
Boom, he called him a liberal again. Love it. That's an insulting word in my world.
Frankly, Mr. Charest, for you to talk about law and order is a little bit rich, given that your party, your Liberal Party, took $500,000 of illegal donations when you were the head of that party. The average trucker has more integrity in his pinky finger than you had in your entire scandal-plagued Liberal cabinet.
Destroyed him. Absolutely destroyed him. Where is this savage Pierre? I miss this. Look. The only way we're going to fix Canada is by voting Trudeau out. And sadly, the only person who can get Trudeau out of office is Pierre Poilievre. Pierre, I hope you're watching this video. You need to wake up. You're losing your based part of the based part of your base, such as myself. And all of my followers, we don't like the fact that you're sending money to Ukraine. You need to worry and focus about Canadians first. Forget foreign wars. Forget the military-industrial complex. It's Canada first. Let's worry about Canadians. And then we could start worrying about Ukraine and other issues. But we can't afford it right now. We're in debt badly. Trudeau has doubled our debt in 7 years. More than any other prime minister combined. Our kids are going to be paying juice on these loans. They're not even paying down they're just going to be paying juice to the loan shark. Is this a situation we want to put our children in? We need to win this next election. We need to keep Pierre honest. Pierre, you're still my guy, but you need to fix these issues before the election comes around, or else you're going to lose me. See you at the next video.